What's up, guys? Matthew getting ready to watch the second episode of the 5th season of The Sopranos. The first episode of the season was goddamn good. Like, I must say, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm watching The Sopranos. It's the most. I don't know. I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, and I hope you guys understand what I mean. This show is the most boringly good episode or boringly good show I've ever watched. In the sense of like, yeah, it's The Sopranos. It's of course it's a phenomenal episode. You know what I mean? Like it's just like there's no hesitation. There's no surprise. Like I know how good it's gonna be going in, and I fucking yap for 80 minutes after each episode, just loving the show, if that makes any sense. So I want to hop straight into the episode. If you guys do like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I am most likely multiple weeks and multiple episodes ahead over there already. If you check the YouTube comments, it'll say the exact episode I'm on. And if you do enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It would really help me out. Let's get into it. Ominous ass car. Who are you getting ready to whack?
I saw this, and I thought of you.
Oh, look at that.
The guy's local. He makes us part of a program for disabled vets.
Had the trash bag ready.
They had some times, huh?
You know, we're finally going to cut the ribbon for the museum on the 22nd. They even asked me to make
Why
a little...
does this man look like the goddamn Unabomber?
The thing is, Zellman still hasn't given me a number. Has he said anything to you about another...
Are you guys still on talking terms?
Oh, we don't talk much. Take your hat off. Relax.
Yeah, I just started on the Rogaine.
Is that hair shit?
Listen, you think maybe you could ask Ron if this falls under the same arrangement?
Kind of soggy, you want to know the truth.
Tony, this... I just wish my mother could have seen it.
Well, wherever she is.
Tony, do you think about Livia? I miss her so much.
Gentlemen, is everything okay here?
Yeah, sure, just talk.
Okay then. Have a good night.
Get your ass, come on, get away. Ah, put it in reverse. Oh, we're good, we're good.
Back.
This painting is being destroyed by the end of this episode.
Joey Kogo?
Oh my god, dude. We're in the fucking middle of a tsunami? What the fuck's going on?
Last week. Me and Chrissy were having
She's gonna get killed by the end of this season. This shit, I said,
Jesus, because of what I said?
someone is going to find out.
You're supposed to be honest.
And I would assume, the minute that Tony hears about this, I'm sure he would make Chris do it.
Bring some fucking orders out there.
So, what's he saying?
The way I remember, he said,
Jesus fuck.
this other inaudible is crack fucking heads, not legs.
I need a signature.
I really love, it's obviously slow burn because you can't fucking, you know, arrest or put Tony Soprano in jail fucking middle of the show The Sopranos for in a long period of time. But I really love these scenes.
This Crazy Horse pole camera's working out really good.
Nice.
Fully Gaultieri's car again.
They are on their shit.
The sound quality is amazing. New hats. Mike's right in the button.
Oh my god. I knew that. I said that the fucking hat was no.
She is. I'm sure she's proud.
What happened to the jury tampering investigation on Junior Soprano's trial?
Actually,
You guys just dropped the ball on that?
Masserone's a huge asset. Couple him.
What? 3-year-old airline tickets? Some ties to the Bevilacqua murder?
I really like, obviously it's a crime-related show. I like how every crime is building up. Like, it's not like this is forgotten about in the past. I feel like it feels earned.
I was dropping off some dandelions. Saw a beautiful patch in a vacant lot over by 15th Street.
Nice salad. Any word about Tony B?
Yeah, should be any day now.
Come on, I want to see him.
He's a good kid, your cousin, huh? Smart.
Fucking weirdo, you ask me.
If he's played by Steve Buscemi, you're damn right he is.
Make us a couple eggs. I'm doing it. You told me.
He don't want one.
You and Tony Egg again.
Tony Egg, Tony B.
Like the time you took that camera.
Is he having a fucking stroke?
My cousin told me it was Carmine who invented point shaving.
CCNY versus Kentucky, 1951. Nobody beat the spread. I bought a black Fleetwood. Anthony, did I ever tell you I want to be cremated?
About 4 times.
And don't throw my ashes in somebody's yard.
I'm obviously always scared. I think I said this one time in season 4. Junior's one of those characters who's starting the show. I expected him to die very early on. Just because, you know, old and antagonistic role in season 1. But I feel like he's going to fucking outlive everyone. We're not even done the show, and this show has already surpassed any show. I think this show has more fucking funeral scenes than any show I've ever watched combined.
Still got the nice manners, eh? Nephew, Christopher.
Lady Shylock, you got some reputation.
Yeah, my mother said that might happen. I'd like to introduce you to the love of my life. This is my partner, Jason Evanina.
Honored to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
I just wrote down Jason's name next to the Jason we already have introduced in the show.
I can see your house from here.
Oh my god, he is... Obviously, we have a dispute now.
Very hard day.
I just saw Ginny. The flowers are beautiful.
John, got a minute?
Let's talk. Not business, more like rivalry.
He looks peaceful.
I'm talking about his rosary. The medal? You think I don't know what that is? It's for Opus Dei. The fuck is that about?
In his later years, your father was very sensitive about what's been going on in the church.
Bullshit. Your wife is into Opus Dei. You told Colombino to put it.
Oh my god.
Sure about that?
Yes, John, I'm sure about it.
Bodies don't even cold.
No respect for anyone.
It's gonna escalate.
You gotta remember what one guy did because he thought it was his job to do. And he took a
Oh my
shot.
god, dude, he looks like his fucking life's about to be over.
The one with the self-esteem issues.
I'm
You
scared.
don't know what it's like out there,
What the
Abe.
fuck's-
You're marrying Christopher.
Oh, no, I'm scared.
He's handsome, he's money.
If Adriana's getting this much focus, I'm really scared.
What you're doing's brave.
It's not for everybody. Things are different when you don't have that crutch, you know?
We make up for it other ways.
I'm proud of you, my man.
She's my box in a box. Let's see her box. Or maybe her socks.
Fucking Dr. Seuss? What the hell's wrong with these guys?
Well, I have to wear fur on the outside on account of being bare everywhere else.
Yo, what the fuck is going on? We about to have a goddamn foursome with the way they talking? No! Adriana, just leave. You're about to be killed.
But I guess asking you for a little support system in my own home is way the fuck out of line. You gotta have some more wine.
Seem to have a good time tonight.
Fuck you talking about? What, Tina? Come on, that cunt's too full of herself anyway.
Cunt. She's my maid of honor, Christopher.
She's no fucking maid, let me tell you. Wait, now I'm upset. See what I'm talking about? But I guess it's all my problem.
Drinking around, like, it's tough. Because I'm really, honestly, I'm proud of Christopher. Okay, but also, like, fucking taking a drink and fucking kissy right now on his face.
Nephew. Oh, Auntie Quinn, look at you all dolled up, huh?
It's gotten to the point I need a new character paper. Way too much. No.
Oh, Kelly,
No.
Oh, even that, my cannoli was bigger than his.
Bolshevik!
Oh, man. There he is.
Let's go. Are you going to be in the Richie Ralphie category of character? Or are you going to be a little calmer?
God, Tom. Look at us. 15 fucking years.
The language.
God, say it. I haven't changed a bit, right?
You look good. You look good.
Oh. Say provolone.
No.
Shit. Very nice. You give me a heart attack. It's enough, all right? Stop crying. I'm embarrassed enough. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just eat.
This fucking guy.
Tubbs.
Buddy, what happened here?
Still a ball breaker, huh?
Okay, fight a fucking bunch of criminals, but it is wholesome a little bit. I'm sure that this will turn out perfectly with Tony back.
And guys, this is your uncle, Tony Blundetto.
Hey there.
How come we never met you before?
Why do you think, buddy?
I've been away on business.
I never even heard of you.
Oh, Jesus.
And with your ice. Come on.
Let that kid say anything.
Fuck you.
Home, Uncle Tony.
Oh, Jesus. This is Meadow.
This is almost heartbreaking. Again, these are fucking criminals, so I really don't really fucking care. But it's nice. Oh, what are you about to? How are you about to fuck shit up this season?
I said to my mother, I said, can't you save up something and then get me a baby brother? And my mother said, what's wrong with your cousin Tony? And she was right, because we were brothers.
Oh, wow.
Except, we had the same name.
I mean, it is crazy that we didn't mention this motherfucker, but
50 Tonys in the family.
I thought there was 2 Tonys.
Some of you remember this.
Oh, I just realized. What an amazing title to last episode, 2 Tonys. Oh, wow. He's going to be really important this season.
But he's back now. For good.
He'll be back in prison by the end of the goddamn season, man.
Meadow is incredible. It's a fucking Ivy Leaguer. You and Calm hit a home run.
Yeah.
That other kid.
A good commander is benevolent and unconcerned with fame.
What?
Sun Tzu.
I love Paulie. I just want to punch him in the face. I love him. Shit. These guys gonna be the... Obviously, each season has someone who fucks shit up.
Boy, are you fat.
That's good.
He's the only one allowed to make fun of his weight. Everyone was very... a little scared? I don't know.
You know, you'll get you on your feet. Plus, of course, you already know what you want to do.
Does he even want to be in it?
You're welcome.
Yeah, one of these guys who got out of jail is not going to want to be in the business.
He was telling me how I could be an orderly. You know, and how it's like easy time and all.
Well, you know, so then you're the guy that hooks everybody up. That's smart.
Yeah, but it wasn't business for me. I mean, I really got into this shit. Rehab.
Oh, shit. Is he going to be like clean cut and they're going to try to really drag him back and it's going to cause him to either die or go back in jail?
I got my associate's degree already. It took me 5 years. And now it's only like 6 months more for my massage license.
So you want to run a massage parlor?
No. I'm gonna be a licensed massage therapist.
I respect it.
Look, I've been away from all this a long time.
I really respect this, and I'm really scared that he's going to get fucking dragged back in and
putting shit together.
I'm not going to end up good.
You know, I don't got my driver's license.
So you go to my guy at the DMV.
Nah, man. I want to do this shit good.
Come here. You're the best, you know?
Man, this is not going to end up good for this motherfucker.
Because we are watching a movie and you are studying. And why must we keep having that conversation?
Here it is.
I mean, I don't know if AJ knew about that. Oh, Citizen Kane's a good movie.
Wait. Oh, come on. That's what film club is all about.
Again, I don't want to call Carmel an asshole for that. She's not an asshole if AJ knew. Slightly asshole if AJ did not know.
Film that broke all the rules and invented some new ones. The cinematography, music, and...
I really liked Citizen Kane. Obviously, I watched it when I was in one of my film classes. It was the first, like, really, really, really good movie, but I think people slightly overrated it a little bit in terms of, like, nowadays. Being like, oh, it's a top 4 movie all time. I don't quite think so, but I think it's a really good movie. Again, I don't want anyone to think that I dislike the movie. I'm just saying that I didn't think it's not like in my top 20. It's like 25, 30.
I think it's fascinating that the man had all that stuff, but he died, you know, alone with nothing and nobody.
Good prick.
Is that foreshadowing? Are you trying to foreshadow me?
There was the cinematography.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes that's how I feel doing reaction videos. Well, I guess it looked good.
What?
That's gossip.
I saw Laura Bazzi in the dressing room at Loman's.
Oh, this is a great scene.
All those years, and you could get nothing.
This other lawyer, Dan Mindich, he says
Here's the
it's
thing.
hardball. You know, go after the real asset.
She knew what she was getting into with Tony. And obviously Adriana's thinking about the prospects of this shit.
The movie's over and they all start talking about their marriages and how miserable they
Old people are so miserable.
bitterness.
Yo,
So
oh
besides
my
the movie
god.
night-
I feel like it's getting very blatant. And like very often. I think I'm scared.
Movie night was fun, though.
Who was there at the Tony Blendetto homecoming?
I told you, just family. God, is that all you think about is your fucking work?
I ain't here to socialize, motherfucker.
What am I doing? I can't talk to you. I can't even talk to Christopher, and he's my soulmate, for God's sake. I can't talk to my friends. I am
Your
being,
fault.
like, ripped apart here, snitching on people. For what?
She's gonna get killed!
In the fact that you're trying to do the right thing by helping your government.
Oh my god, she is not... I assume she's good at the technical side of her job, but the sociable side?
And nowhere but the FBI is the line clearer between the good guys and the bad guys.
Hold up, did she just cook? I may have disrespected her with her social skills.
The good guys now.
You're with the good guys now? Your actions are going to get her murdered. I guarantee fucking to you.
Might be a little high for you.
You know you can't pay us in that. You gotta let that dry before you put on a second coat.
I like him, he's fast.
Over here. You're gonna deal those? They're not candy bars. You can let some of them go.
Oh, he can hold his own. These motherfuckers want to make jokes look down on me.
Fuck's that for? Drying shirts?
And Paulie's gonna... Paulie's like the guy who, makes jokes about everyone, but the minute someone says something about him, he's crying about it. Are you guys paying him for this?
No idea. We're so tense. Like my back is on vacation.
Hey, my man. Tony, I would not use that shit. That shit gonna break. It's not what it looks like. Damn, that's drippy, Tony.
What the fuck is this?
Hey, Dave, you gotta try this.
He's really fucking good.
Well, it's not like being in the joint to teach you how to ease another man's tensions.
That is, okay.
Jesus, it's just an expression.
Bullshit. And don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. All that Reggie Van Gleason, boy, you fat. Things have changed around here. I'm the boss of this fucking family.
You're crowding me.
You don't make fun of me.
Yo, I like Tony.
Got it.
I really like Tony. He is not what I was expecting.
Off the massage shit. It's a place of business, not a Jack LaLanne.
This is not what I was expecting at all from Buscemi.
You gotta declare all that. Most of it, anyway. Well, if you had a good bookkeeper.
You got change? Fucking sliding a stupid bill in and out of the cigarette machine for like an hour.
An hour? I bet you can go longer than that.
Listen to you.
Chris!
The whore.
Because men like it.
What the fuck is wrong with this woman? Put him in the ground, Adriana!
Tell you, I'm having a fucking time. Stay out late, come home drunk, fuck anyone I want.
No, this guy is not happy at all. And he's bragging about the amazing time he's having.
They always do that, but I know it wasn't me they tailed that night, because my whole life's in the fucking rear view.
Mine too.
Absolutely. It's Masseron. Oh, Jesus Christ. If he flipped, I'd be fucked.
Well then you are fucked.
He didn't give me that fucking painting, though.
What's that, Tom?
Can a guy be fucking nice anymore?
Is there a thing in there? Bug? That's the word.
My old man was very good at vibing people out, too. Masseron's up to something? I'll pick it up.
For some reason, I don't trust that he will.
I talked to my lawyer about filing a separation agreement.
I'm not paying a lawyer. We should be able to settle this thing like adults.
Then stop taking shit out of the house!
That's the thing, like, this is tough because, like, it's Tony's money. Tony did all the work. Like, from an income standpoint.
You noticed anything lately?
What are we talking about?
You weren't followed here, were you?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty careful.
Okay. No. Okay, Tony's still on top of his game.
Everything else okay? Good EKG and shit, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
But,
Take that hat off.
All right.
Kill him! Set it up.
You couldn't tell shit. What the fuck am I, a mind
Okay.
reader?
Oh, I was right in the first place! I thought he clocked it with that hat.
Said I look like I lost some weight.
And I'm obviously getting fatter. He was buttering me up.
Motherfucker.
If anyone compliments me and says I lose weight, I'm not trusting any old motherfuckers ever again.
Yeah.
So I'm really wondering now. Did Tony go to prison, like take the hit for Tony?
Tony B wants to pick up some scratch. He could do this Mazaron thing. If it goes.
What the fuck is wrong with you? The man is trying to go straight. Don't you give a fuck about your cousin?
I'm sorry, T, you're right. That was a great party the other night.
Shut the fuck up.
Is that a yes on Mazaron?
Tony's got his own.
He's gone soft in his old age. Give him some time.
It's the process here.
Honestly, Carm, this is a lot better than watching Casablanca.
This is crazy. I'm not seeing a lot of movies as we've discussed on the channel a lot, but I've seen Casablanca and I've seen Citizen Kane. Obviously, they're classics that they forced me to watch in film school. So,
Number 3, The Godfather.
guys, I liked The Godfather. I didn't think it was not one of my all-time favorite movies, but I did really like it. And obviously, this is filmed in advance. Godfather 3 should be soon.
please. She's not welcome here.
I thought everybody liked her.
Don't you know about pussy? He went in the program. He turned on everybody, us, the people he knew his
Jesus.
whole life.
Why would you turn on Angie about that, though?
But what kind of person does that? I mean, it's like Judas or something. Eating that Last Supper with Jesus, and the whole time he knows they're gonna crucify him. I mean, at least Judas didn't go into any apostle protection program.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. There's got to be a wiretap in there. Bug. Why do I keep fucking forgetting the word bug? Just rip it, break it. His anger issues are about to come out, and he's gonna accidentally find it. Or maybe I'm just being really... I'm not being paranoid, but maybe I'm being stupid.
Nate, you okay?
What's the matter?
Don't open your mouth. Adriana, do not open your mouth. Adriana, do not open your mouth.
I'm not what you think.
Adriana.
I don't know what to do.
Adriana.
Adriana!
What the fuck are you signing your death warrant, you dumb fuck? Adriana, I will never forgive you if you get yourself killed.
Where are you going? Oh my God! Honey.
I'm fine, okay? Just leave me alone.
No, you're bleeding. Let me drive you.
When I see a scene like that, I get scared that someone's gonna fucking bust their head up and die on the spot. Oh my God, the girls' club. I mean, this is going. Even just that, even the little bit of information that she just gave them, I feel like they're going to be able to figure out. Gossip. These motherfuckers love to gossip.
It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, well, I couldn't sleep, so I wanted to see if the phone worked.
Well,
It works great. I'm going back to fucking sleep.
mother's basement, and I can really hear you.
Listen, you should know that the boss there, Kim, he's after your ass.
I rub him the wrong way.
Maybe you shouldn't be a masseuse then. Many other guys are there. I gotta maintain respect.
No, I know. You're the boss.
Jesus. See, you gotta be careful what you say on this phone. It doesn't affect you, but it affects me.
Then don't fucking call me.
Well, though we'd both be on our own again.
Well, you can get back together with Carm if you want.
Of course, she thinks it's up to her, and she goes from 0 to bitch every time I try to show any warmth, you know?
0 to bitch.
Tone, I gotta be up in 2 hours.
So go to sleep.
But
You're my cousin and my best friend. You gotta know we could always talk.
Yeah, well, I'll buy a fucking
No.
lunchbox.
This guy
All right,
is...
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I'm very scared for him. I already like him. Again, he could... I really hope he is just going straight. I don't want him to be either pulled into doing crime, getting killed, snitching. Don't cut to a fucking bridge like that. I was gonna say, throw that shit out. You guys really don't have a good track record at keeping your fucking snitches alive. Either she's gonna get killed, or she's gonna kill herself.
Tina, Francesco's her name.
Awesome!
Sailor, so she makes up vendors, but she writes some real checks. Then her father cashes them. Is that like a federal crime?
How many checks? I mean, how much?
Use your power for good.
Grant?
Tina.
Francesco.
I fucking respect that shit.
The father's name's Victor.
dot the I's and cross the T's. I want that shit in writing. Be pissed right at Chris back for flirting back too. So that was it. Let me tell you what. I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to suck off this season too much so far. And the first 2 episodes of season 4 were really good. That had that phenomenal Meadow scene in episode 2, I think. But I think those were my favorite first 2 starting episodes of a season yet. And so far, I see potential for this to be my favorite season. I mean, if it continues at this rate, I am loving it so much. I really... this is something I don't mention as much as I probably should. And it's also... I'm bouncing around here a little bit. I know I have mentioned this in the past. I'm a really big fan of episode titles. But ever since I started doing reactions, I typically do not look at the episode titles beforehand. Or like before I'm starting. I only really look at the episode titles when I'm making the title for the YouTube video when it comes out. You know what I mean? But I have been able to sort of look at the last two Tonys and Rat Pack, and I thought that they've been absolutely phenomenal. I really love good titles that are meaningful and sort of connect to multiple things throughout an episode. And even like the 2 Tonys thing, last episode, it flew over my head, the fact, like the obviously Tony coming back from jail. So I did want to show some respect to the episode titles so far. I've really enjoyed those 2. So far. Adriana, she is fucking dunzo, man. Like, I don't see a real... I was saying this last season. Actually, no, I'll even go before that. In season 1, you know, I remember having a lot of discussions with Daisy about, like, my predictions for what I expect of Tony. And I said I could see a world in which he would get thrown in jail for a short amount of time. Like, you know, like maybe a year, they do a time skip, or even like, you know, go into witness protection program. But like the jail part, I had thoughts about, you know what I mean? Obviously, as the show's continued, and obviously I'm considerably over halfway done. The only way he goes to jail is if he ends up in jail. So having those thoughts, the prospect of Adriana snitching, you know what I mean? The sort of, I don't see the fruits of the work, if that makes sense, anytime soon. And I do not think that we will, again, I already thought that Adriana would be donezo last season, you know, with the snitching. I thought she would have already been popped. You know, someone would have found out. So it's already sort of overextended my expectation for how long this would have lasted too. So, and again, talking about like the only way I see Tony ending up in jail is if that's the end of the show. And again, I don't see Tony as a main character who would go to jail. Sadly I see Tony as a main character who would die at the end. We'll see how that plays out. But I mean, again, I don't think that Adriana will continue snitching for 30 episodes. So I am very scared. Scared, and I'm confident too that obviously it's not going to end up well. Again, whether or not, again, it's either going to go two ways. Either, Tony and everyone's going to find out, and Tony will get or will force Chris to do the hit on her, or something I would like even more maybe, is if Chris finds out some way. And confronts her and finds out, and again, either that could lead to Chris killing her herself, or sending her away in hiding, or maybe Adriana would then kill herself. But like, this is by the end of the season, and it might be in the middle, but by the end of the season, 100%, Adriana is going to either be in hiding somewhere, or she's going to be fucking dead. So, oh boy, let me tell you what. I didn't write Tony's name down. Lampertazzo, maybe? Something weird like that. Weird. It's just a normal Italian name. I'm sorry to all Italians out there. But Tony, I'm going to call him Tone Chemi, I guess. I'm really liking his character so far. Like, obviously, I know that, I've seen Buscemi like direct and produce a couple episodes in the show. And I think a couple months ago, someone in the comments said Buscemi would eventually start acting in it. So that did excite me a little bit. I expected him to be, again, there's still time for him to devolve, so to speak, but I expected Buscemi's character to be very wild, very chaotic, almost taking on a Richie role, almost taking on a Ralphie role, as the sort of chaotic force of the season. But I don't see that so far, and I really enjoyed him this first episode. And like his dynamic with Tony is something I'm very much looking forward to. Already I'm absolutely loving it. I think, again, I still sadly I still think that there is potential for Tony and Carmela to get back together. Again, I don't want it to happen, and I wouldn't. Maybe I would place money on it. I don't know. But as of right now, because of the sort of Tony and Carmel are very negative right now. Obviously, that's very confrontational, very filled with conflict. I feel like he would need to have a connection with someone. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's not going to therapy right now. He's fucking baby wah to Melfi. So I think that this is a nice introduction of a character whom he could talk to, not necessarily in like a therapy sense, but just like have one-on-one personal conversations. So and this dynamic is really awesome because I'm already like, again, I said in the episode, I could see a world in which he's snitching for some reason. But as of right, again, I don't have any information to back that up. I don't have any evidence. He was introduced in the episode Rat Pack, so that might lead me to believe. But again, I to my recollection throughout that episode, I did not find anything that would specifically back up that idea, so I'm not going to go with it yet. But I'm already sort of rooting for him almost. Like it's almost like The Wire. I don't want to get any spoilers, but it's almost like a Cuddy storyline. To where like I feel bad for him. Because again, I make a lot of jokes, and obviously we as people watching fictional worlds, we sort of root for and sort of become disillusioned with the actual like hard line, what the fuck's going on. Like these fuckers are killing people. They're, you know what I mean? They're selling drugs and shit like that. And people I would not like in real life. Obviously, because I'm watching a fictional show, part of me is like, yeah, woo, Tony, yeah, kill this person. I've just watched fucking Chris and Paulie kill a fucking innocent waiter the other episode, and I was like, yeah, woo. But I really like seeing people seek redemption. And again, like I said, if he is a fucking snitch, I know you guys are sitting back like, you fucking idiot. How could you not have seen it? But I really like the idea and prospect of a former criminal gaining some redemption. Just moving, and not even redemption, just like moving on with your life. Like, you fucked up. And you suffer for it. You really suffer for it. 15 years of your fucking life down the drain. Have some fun. do things the right way, and maybe live a happy and peaceful life for the continuation of it. And again, like I said, I already care about him. Again, I could be being lulled into a false sense of security, but I already care about him. So it already just, again, you guys know how good the characters in the show are. Like, I'm already like, please don't go back. Please don't go back. Please don't dip back into the crime aspect. And I think that he will. Like I said, the thing with Sopranos, this show is up and downs. You know, you see a character be good, and then they're bad. And then you see them have a good time, you see them have a bad time, etc., etc. So like I said, I could definitely really see, you know, him having some hardships, some pressure, maybe some financial pressure or whatever, and having to, you know, dip his toe back in it to the chagrin of Tony. But I don't know. I'm really happy with this season so far. Like I said, it's only 2 episodes, and as I repeat every episode, I consistently expect this show to be phenomenal every episode. So, you know, it's not like I expected a downswing to start a season. But, oh man, I have such high expectations for the season now. Because again, like I said, I want to repeat every season. And again, I'll go back to what I said last episode. I don't want anyone to misunderstand me. So far, the show has had a structure. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, and mostly it revolves around the fact that they introduce a new character every season, and they sort of control all of the major conflict. Like season 1, Livia; season 2, Richie; season 3, Ralphie. Season 4 was still Ralphie, so it wasn't necessarily a new character, but he still sort of had that chaotic role. This season, so far, doesn't feel like that in the sense of Tony doesn't feel like a chaotic character. Again, that could 1000% change. But as of right now, he seems a little more, how do I put this? A little more complex than Richie and Ralphie. And I'm very fucking much looking forward to see how this plays out. Again, I'm scared. Adriana it's not going to go well for Adriana. It is not going to go well for Adriana. At all. And the final thing I'll talk about this episode, because it's also one I have trouble talking about, because I'm not really, like, I don't know, it's like a hard conversation to have, or like, not a hard conversation to have isn't like I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe it, because it's feelings I've never really thought about or really put into words. The prospect of a divorce. Like, and again, you guys know me, and I've said it multiple times, like, I don't want to make it sound like I think that Carmela is the most perfect person in the world, because she has her flaws. I've disliked her at certain points. I think she's made stupid decisions at certain points. She's been an asshole at certain points. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but she is, in comparison to Tony, in the right. Especially in terms of just ending the relationship in general. That being said, like, I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, divorce and like getting, I would say stealing. I don't know, like half of his fucking money. And she like only did, and I'm not downplaying the role of someone who stays at the house, whether that be a man or a woman. They do a lot of work, and it's very, you know what I mean? But it's not the money maker. But at the same time, like, I want to make this clear. Again, you guys are looking at me like, what the fuck is this kid talking about? I don't think that they should be given nothing, but 50% is insane to me. And the fact that she's staying at the house, like, she gets the house, she gets, you know what I mean? Like, Tony is allowed to take shit, especially the shit that he bought. He's allowed to take that. I don't care what anyone says. And again, that's coming from someone who is like, fuck Tony. fuck Tony. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the thing. Like, I just talk about the money thing and how it's like 50% really, but at the same time, looking at it from a personal aspect, this motherfucker cheated and he disrespected her. Like, yeah, I want his money gone. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I think the reason I'm having such conflicted feelings with this is because, God forbid, if I was ever in this situation, and I don't want to make myself be like the perfect angel or anything like that, but like, I'm someone, I would never cheat. I would never abuse the woman I'm with. I would never do anything like that. So, for me to picture divorce, it would have to stem from something that she did, if that makes any sense. So the prospect of her of someone who wronged me taking my money would really fucking irk me. But again, I want to repeat, I fucking despise Tony for the way he's treated Carmela. So I guess I don't really care about the money. I hope you guys understand what I mean. again, that's sort of a weird tangent that I've gone off on, but it's like, it's complicated feelings. I don't know. I'm going to end it here. I know you guys are laughing in the comments. What the fuck is this stupid guy talking about? But that was another good episode. I'm really excited for episode 3. I will see you guys next week for it. If you guys do like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. Please subscribe. It really helps me out. If you want to see the full-length reactions, I have them on Patreon. I am multiple weeks ahead. Check the YouTube comments to see the exact episode I'm on. Other than that, I'm happy you guys watched, and I will see you guys in a week. Have a good one.